Namaste, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of the series Yoga for Better Health. Today's topic is Yoga for a Calm Mind. Being calm is a state of peace of mind where a person wouldn't get overly agitated, overly disturbed, or overly excited about anything that happens in their life. Having said that, it's not that a person with peace of mind doesn't feel any emotions. In fact, I feel that a person at peace of mind feels every emotion more intently than anyone else. The only difference is they know how to balance their emotions and they know how to not let their emotions take over. Now, what are the reasons that make us lose our peace of mind? The top of the list is anxiety, getting anxious about things, small, big, personal, professional. This leads us to lose our peace of mind. Second is holding on to stress. Third one is overworking. Observe what you do, assess all your work, and see if it is really necessary. Don't hold on to work, don't overwork. Fourth one is our relationships, whether it is with self or with others. Uh, any conflict in relationships also causes us to lose our peace of mind because that builds in anxiety. One of the ways to maintain a healthy relationship is to have a clear and open communication that helps us to have a healthy relationship. And finally, there is the habit of comparing self with others for everything, whether it's personal or professional. This also builds up anxiety. Now, what are the things we can do to bring down the level of anxiety, to bring in some peace of mind? First thing is to have a calming, soothing morning ritual. Take some deep breaths first thing in the morning. Uh, just begin with few minutes. As I always say, start small and then slowly build up. If you can meditate, it's extremely good. Again, start small. Maybe start with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then build up as you practice further. Have a set of physical workout routine every single day, whatever makes you happy, whether it's yoga, it's walking, it's dancing, it's swimming. Have a physical workout routine. This helps to reduce the stress that we build up in the body, the stress that we build up in the muscles. So this also helps to bring down the anxiety level. Second thing is watch your response. Most of the times we tend to react instead of responding, especially in a tense situation, in an unpleasant situation, or a challenging situation. We always tend to react. So watch your response. Choose your response irrespective of the situation or the person that you're dealing with. Then, uh, don't take things personally. We all go through challenges every single day. We all have our ups and downs day in and day out. There are times when someone is not being very nice to us, their response or reaction hurts us, but you choose your response and reaction. Know that maybe that person is going through a tough time and they're not aware of their own response to you. So, whatever the situation, whoever you're dealing with, choose your own response and don't take things personally. And then building an attitude of gratitude. This is something we hear day in and day out, but how many of us are really grateful for all that we have? We don't acknowledge all that we have already achieved and beat ourselves up for things that we haven't done yet. We ignore the relationships we already have. We don't put in enough effort to make them work, and we look at others' relationship and sigh about it. And we are not grateful for the things that we've already earned. We look at others and say, like, why don't we have this? So start being grateful for what you already have. Say a prayer of gratitude every single day, starting from the efforts that you put in for all that you have achieved already. Build an attitude of gratitude. And then let's build up a set of stress coping habits. We all have set of stress coping habits, but how healthy are they? Most of the times we tend to overeat, emotional eating, junk eating, alcohol abuse, smoking, procrastination, binge watching, or maybe surfing the net mindlessly. So these are the habits we build up to cope with stress. How about replacing these habits with some of the healthy habits like maybe take a walk when you're stressed, just relax, take some deep breaths first thing, read something that makes you feel good, play with your pets, gardening, cook if you like to, or clean up a space in the house that will help you feel more relaxed, and have a conversation with someone that you trust. Build up some healthy stress coping habits. And let's get on to single task. What happens is we all have become experts in multitasking, and we think that if we cannot multitask, we are not efficient enough. But it's actually the other way around. The more we multitask, we become less efficient, because the moment we start multitasking, we are unable to pay complete attention to even a single task. So get back to the routine of single task. Prioritize your work every day. What needs to go first, what needs to go next, and what follows. So get back to experiencing the bliss of single task and see how your efficiency improves, see how satisfied you feel going back to single task. And finally, reduce noise. There's lots of noise around us in terms of visual clutter, news, social media. Choose what you need and limit it. Create a space of quiet every single day. So, having known these things, now let's get on to the next part, that is our asana practice. Today I'm going to teach you a few restorative asana practice that will help us to reduce anxiety, to bring in some calm and peace. Let's go for it. All right, so let's start with our practice. The first practice that we are going to do is some deep breathing. Come to a comfortable seated position. Spine straight, shoulders relaxed, hands on your lap. Gently close your eyes. Take a moment to gather yourself. Bring your focus to the breath. Now take some deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Breathe out deeper. As you breathe in, take in the energy you need. As you breathe out, let go of the energy that doesn't serve you. Breathe in, take in the energy you need. Breathe out, let go of the energy that doesn't serve you. So continue with deep breathing for minimum 3 minutes. After this, we do a small meditation. Again, you can keep the focus either on your breath or bring your focus to the third eye, the space in between your eyebrows, or you can just observe things around you, any sound that you can hear, smell, any sensation that you can feel, but without forming an opinion, without any judgment. Remember, the idea of meditation is to be aware of everything that is happening out, that is happening within us, without forming an opinion, without getting agitated, without getting overwhelmed, and without judging anything. Okay, so the next one would be your meditation. You can start with minimum 2 minutes of meditation and then build up the time as you get comfortable. Now let's go to the next one. Let's come to standing. Open your feet to the side. Okay, open to the extent that you can still find your balance and you don't slide off. Your toe facing forward, your knee facing forward. Bring your hands to the waist. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, breathe out, lean forward from your lower back. All the way from your lower spine, lean forward. Come to the maximum extent that you can. Bring the hands to the floor. Lengthen your spine, stretch your legs. Stay here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Bring your hands back on the waist. Slowly come up. Bring your feet together. Shake them out. Now, bring your feet hip width apart, parallel. So your knee and your toe facing forward, your hip facing forward. Tailbone is tucked in. Take a deep breath in. Raise your hands up. As you breathe out, lean forward. You can keep your knees slightly bent if you want to. From here, fold your hands holding at the elbow. Drop your head. Your body weight is slightly forward. Feel that nice stretch at the back of the leg, your spine stretching. Breathe into it. Good. I'm just going to change the angle so that it helps us for the next one. So from here, release your hand. Take one leg back. Stretch. Stretch it nicely. Now from here, open the leg a little more to the side. Bring your forearm down. Keep pushing this knee out. Foot firmly on the floor so your hip is stretching. Lizard position. Hold here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Come up. Take this leg back. Now bring the other leg forward. The same thing. Stretch. Go down. Again, hold here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Good. Slowly come up. Take the leg back. Lay down on your belly. Now, from here, point your toe back. Come on the forearm. You can either make a fist, bring the hands down, or interlace the finger. Anything is okay. From here, put some pressure on your arm. Stretch your spine, your ears away from your shoulders. Look straight. Engage your legs. Keep pressing the feet down to the floor. Sphinx position. Shalamba Bhujangasana. Look straight so there's no stress in your neck. Holding for about 30 seconds to a minute. Slowly release. Now turn onto your back. Now here we would need a block. In case you do not have a block, find something that can support you. Maybe a little harder cushion. Here, your knee and your feet hip width apart. Your heel closer to where your hands can touch them. Now bring the block widthwise. Lift your back, support your lower back. Remember, it's not supporting the butt or it's not upper back, it's the lower back. And let's stay here. So there is no stress in any part of the body. You only feel your spine nicely stretching. Here, if this feels uncomfortable, you can also use two blocks. Put one block down and the other over it, and here. Okay, so after this, you bring your knee and feet together. Slowly raise the legs up to 90 degrees. Make sure you're not pulling the leg closer to you. That way your back is off the floor. So keep the back on the floor. Stay there. Again, hold here for about 30 seconds to a minute. And remember, supporting your lower back. Your buttocks are free. Your mid back is free. So it's your lower back. From here, slowly bring the legs down. Let go of the blocks. All right. From here, we come to butterfly pose, supine butterfly. So open your knee to the side, feet together. Use your hands to press the legs down. You can either hold the feet closer to you or you can stretch it slightly forward. See what works for you. Take some deep breaths here. Observe where you feel the stretch. Holding here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Slowly bring the knee together. Hug your knee to the chest. Give yourself a tight hug. Please note, after all this practice, you could also do a couple of minutes of Shavasana or the corpse pose. You just lay down on your back and relax for a couple of minutes, but don't go to sleep. Okay? Great. So that is our practice for the day for a peaceful, calm mind. Tomorrow is the last day of the series, and tomorrow's topic is yoga for an energetic body. So come back tomorrow without fail. And until then, take very good care of yourself.